Hi everyone and welcome to another shaving video. Now you know how I normally shave? Forget that today. This is an experiment and I'm not sure if it's going to work. I mean, there's nothing that's been discovered, you know, it's just it's not normal like me actually. And what it is, it's going to be a complete cold water shave. Title will say it all probably. Cold water, the brush is soaking in cold water and I'm not using a mixing bowl. I'm going to use a Palmolive stick, dip it in the water and I'm going to rub it on my face. That's how some people do it. Some people rub the brush on the soap. You know, there's all ways of doing it, so it's just a different way of doing it to see if it works. I'm going to use my Edwin Jagger DE89L 3-piece non-adjustable razor, superb quality build, and in it I'm going to put an Astra if I can say it, Astra Superior Platinum blade. There you go. So I'll take this out the envelope. So how are you all doing? There we go. Astra Superior Platinum. That back together. So I'm going to rinse. I've just come out the shower. It was a hot shower. I'm not going to have a cold shower. Now this blade, slight exposure there. Just picking it up. Just a very slight. Something to be aware of. So I'm going to rinse my face in cold water. Oh, blimey. And it is cold. This should be done on a hot summer's day. So dip the soap in there and I'm just going to, this is Palmolive by the way, so the stubble or the beard growth will help make the soap stick. Just something different really to try. And that should be plenty. Right. Using my Semogue 830. Couple of shakes. So here we go. So far so good. It's not as bad as you'd think. You really need to create this lather. And there's something different, isn't it? What was that? Oh, it's a lovely smell. Right then. Let's see how we get on. So far so good. Rinse the razor in cold water and here we go. Much better than I thought. Much better than I thought. Right, don't do that. Because I'm going to rinse it under the tap. It feels weird shaving with a cold razor. No pressure, as you can see, just 3 fingers. Cold water rinse. Onto this side. Don't know if this will make sense, but it really brings out the scent of the soap somehow. Difficult area for me there because it grows in like a star. Goes in all directions, so cold steel. So far so good. Right, onto the second pass. Bit more water, dip. Well, there should be enough soap now in this brush for 3 passes, I'm hoping. How's that? Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right, across the growth. As I say, this would be good in the summer, hot summer's morning or whatever. Not bad at all. Blade performing quite well under the pressure, shall we say. Quite refreshing. No plucking, no pain. Cold water. Quite a strange sensation, cold. But as I say, it's a second pass that's done. That's lovely. On to the third. Now that was just wet the soap, and I'm just going to a little bit more here for this pass because I want plenty of protection against the growth, especially with it being cold water. That should do. This starts to dry out sometime, you know, so just wet it and it glides across again. So that's that. A bit of a wet and Yeah, working okay. That's that. Just a dab. Oh, I love this brush. Well, you can't argue with that. Good coverage. Well protected. So far so good. So on to the third. Just rinse my hands. Third and final pass against the growth without dropping the razor. Ooh. It's a bit slippy that. There you go. Against the growth. As I say, I'm not having any pain, no irritation, no tugging, which I thought it would. Cold water rinse. Right. Guide the razor over the skin. As you can see, just holding it, nothing, no pressure. Very good. Onto this. Slowly turning. There we go. Or just a bit of a picker. You have to keep look out when you lather this way, how the brush is, if it's not sort of drying out of soap, and check how your face is, if it's not too thin, too watery. Add more soap, dip the water and just play it by sight, play it by ear. Right, just do this last bit. That's what we want. Listen to that. That's what I like. That sound. Oh, listen to that. Ooh. Now that's really nitpicking now. That's lovely. Right. Cold water rinse. And it is cold. Oh, blimey. Today I'm not using cologne because the cold water has done this thing. that's lovely. Well, I tell you what, that's better than I thought. Right, Witchhazel. Just a dab. Oh, that's too much. Never mind. Witchhazel. Dry my hands off. Still no irritation, no burning. That there, see that little red dot thing? Well, just around that area, it grows every direction. As I said, it goes up, down, sideways. So that one, you have to, it's quite sensitive there, and I can easily catch it sometimes, and it's not so bad today, but going down the growth, up the growth, across the growth each way, and you tend to give it a good shave. There's no problem, there's no pain, no irritation or anything there. That's gone off lovely now. Now then, cologne. Hey, that's a few memories of the 80s. And I splash it all over. God, that's a memory. Smell that? Hey, if you're old enough. Was it late 70s, early 80s? And oh, that's a memory, that. Hey, that's a memory, that smell. Isn't it? Brut Splash on Lotion. Fabergé. In Oui Paris. Right, cream, non%, 0%, make my own language up here. 0%, get on with it, alcohol, so it won't sting. Put that on. God, this smell, yeah. Who used to wear this? This reminds me of somebody. Used to go out, it was stinking of it, brute. Oh, that is lovely. So, protection back on the face. So what do I think of that? I mean, some places people have had to cold shave. You've probably done it yourself out of experiment, or you've had to do it, whatever. But would I do it again? Yes, I would. What would be interesting is to do a menthol cold shave. You'll probably be talking like that because you can't move your lips. Anyway, excellent shave, blade, razor, performed fantastically. Edwin Jagger DE89L, beautifully built, lined handle. You've got to be careful, it can be a bit slippy. I've never had a problem. I had a slight one today, but I dried my hands off and dried the handle, no problem after that. Using an Astra Superior Platinum. Said it then. Blade, performed lovely. Brand new that was. Bit of pressure on that today because it had to perform in cold water. Palmolive shaving stick, puck, soap, whatever you want to call it. Wet the face, cold water, rub the soap all over, wet the brush in cold water, and then lathered up, keeping an eye to build it up to how I like it, if you like. And using a Semogue 830 brush, lovely again. And then we added a bit of Witchhazel, look after the skin. We had a little dabble, do you? Was it Henry Cooper? Somebody like that. Splash it all over. Brut, Memory Lane cologne, aftershave, and then the Nivea 0% finance. No, 0% alcohol. And well, there we go. It looks red, doesn't it? But it looks worse on camera, I think, than. But it's alright. It's not bleeding. It's just quite tender there, but I'm not in pain with it at all. It's done alright. So as you can see, cleanly shaved, no problems, no irritation, no redness, no pluckiness. That was another thing. I thought it might give me some problems, but it didn't. I would do it again. Lovely on a summer's morning, hot day, whatever, and it was quite refreshing. So thought something different, maybe you'll try it, I don't know, but hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next shaving video.